And today at Jordan Motorsports in Portland, Oregon, we bring you another one owner since new, clean title, CARFAX certified, 2003 Ford F350 Super Duty Crew Cab Short Bed. And now, hold on, it is a 7.3. This is one of the last 7.3s that rolled off the assembly line from Ford. Crew Cab Short Bed LARIAT 4-wheel drive, one owner, 100% rust and corrosion free. This is a West Coast truck, all of its life in Oregon. Same owner since new, clean title, CARFAX certified. And let me just show you this undercarriage. It is to die for. When I say it is 100% rust free, 100% corrosion free, I am not kidding. Look how smooth that metal is. You do not find 23-year-old trucks this clean with this kind of undercarriage. In my opinion, this is the most sought after truck right here. Final year, final run, best interior, 1-ton crew cab short bed and a LARIAT. You do not find them like this every day. This truck is not gonna last. 143,000 original miles, babied miles by the same owner. But hold on, let me tell you one thing. We all know the only common issue or the weakest point on these trucks is not the 7.3 motor, but possibly it is the transmission. Well, guess what? I have here as a receipt from the Ford dealer. This gentleman just replaced the transmission with a brand new factory Ford transmission done by the Ford dealer. And look at the miles, done 142,573 miles. Full reman transmission. Parts labor, $6,759. Just done a few months ago, October of 25. So you have a brand new transmission, fluids, etc. just got done by the dealer. This is unstoppable for the next who knows how many miles. This truck has never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck installed in it whatsoever. There is no tuners or any of that stuff. Only upgrade to it is a turbo back full exhaust. Sounds really good. It is not a 5-inch or anything crazy like that. I believe it's a 4-inch full exhaust from the front with the muffler. The gentleman did a bigger pipe right here, and you still have the muffler. Zero modifications to the suspension. It is not lifted, but it is leveled. You got a 2.75-inch leveling kit with Bilstein 5100 series shocks all the way around. Brand new Bilsteins, and it's even got a Bilstein steering stabilizer. He just installed these tires less than 1,500 miles ago. And these are not cheap tires. These are the Falken 33-inch 285s, Wild Peak AT4Ws 10 plies. He upgraded the running boards from the factory ones to a nice set of Westons in the black, factory towing mirrors, and he lived out in the country, they told me, he added an LED light bar with yellow or orange LED fogs up here. These are connected to the fog lights, and the LED bar's got a separate switch, and he's got an extra spotlight right here that is easy to adjust and move. You got a leader paint match canopy with the sliding windows on the side and a rear slider that goes from the canopy to the truck, and the truck, obviously it's a LARIAT, it's got their factory rear slider as well. Easy open, soft open, whatever you want to call it. But take a look at this bed and take a look at this tailgate. It is like new. There's not a ding, there's not a crease. He has never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck. Fully insulated. Like, he even went the extra mile and added the extra rubbers around to keep it super tight. Fully carpeted canopy. 100% concealed and airtight. But take a look at this, and this is just because I stepped in here. This is just from dirt from my feet. But the bed is literally like new. Chrome bumpers in excellent condition, body's in excellent condition, paint is in excellent condition. There's no clear coat peeling or fading at all. There is no major dents or scratches. Couple tiny little maybe rock chips that have been touched up. One of them is kind of like right here. This is what I'm talking about. And there's one more back here from the canopy door where it was rubbing and it got touched up. Canopy has a little scrape right here. When he removed it, when he sets it in his garage, he has scratched it at the bottom. Love the look of this truck. Love the stance of this truck. This is exactly how they just should have rolled out of the assembly line. Front hood, super clean as well. Tiny little scuff right here. Tiny little rock chip, couple rock chips right here. The interior of this truck is just as clean as outside, if it's not cleaner. This is a fully loaded LARIAT with every option that you can add on. From adjustable pedals, you got not only the driver's seat power, but both front seats are power and they are heated. This is 6-passenger capacity. The only flaws that I saw in the interior, which is the very common thing right here on the ashtray that has never been used, but it's always the factory paint rubs off, and I think it's on both. But the seats are like literally like new, and the carpet is super clean, and he's got it protected with Husky liners completely, front and rear. But the carpet underneath is literally like new. No stains, no issues. LED lights on the inside. This is a 23-year-old seat. Take a look at this. Very well taken care of. Always garage kept. Cushions are in excellent condition. Take a look at the steering wheel. This is not a 23-year-old steering wheel. No, it has not been rewrapped. This is the original steering wheel. It did have a steering wheel cover on it, and I just removed it so it protected it and preserved it for the new owner. There's your front Husky liners, and even for the pass-through, it's little stuff like this that gives you the idea of who owned this. Same owner, owned it since new. The dash is also in excellent condition. He had his mounts here for his phone, I don't know, camera, whatever it is. Only thing on the inside is upgraded. He's got a Pioneer head unit with the hands-free mic, so you can talk on the phone without having to hold it. Also, he's got it wired and tucked away. This is your remote. So you didn't want to drill switches and stuff, but this is how you control your front light bar, the windshield pod, and he's got rear lights, or I don't know what they are for because I didn't see them in the back. So let's put this away. Only thing I would do is maybe possibly try to make the wire a little shorter, but it's got a quick disconnect there if you don't want it to be there. This truck has always been serviced. I have all the service records since new. Let's go ahead and get it started. Miles read 143,807. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights on. Fog lights, hazards. Let's pop the hood. But I just did a full fresh service on it, and I'll go through that with you. But here's some of like that recent stuff. Just about, I think, 11,000 miles ago or 12,000 miles ago, he just went through the complete brake system, new brakes, new rotors, new calipers, all that stuff. This was $1,900 for that. That was at 128,400 miles. Just did differential service, 139,000 miles. Here's another one here. New serpentine belt, tensioners, and etc. That just got done. And here's all these service records. all the fluids, everything have been always done on time. You got second set of keys. I do have 2 keys, 2 remotes, and 2 CANOPY keys as well. All the original books, manuals, and the original Ford key card. There's your headlights are on, turn signals are on. There's your fog lights. These are connected as the fog lights, the yellow ones. And the LED light bar off the pod. We can turn it on and I'll show you that as well. Let's go towards the back. There's your tail lights, license plate bulb lights. License plate lights working. Spare has never been used. I say 100% rust free. Take a look at that. So I just did a fresh oil change, new oil filter, new air filter. I also did a coolant flush, new ICP sensor, 2 new batteries, and serviced the terminals. He just had the alternator replaced not long ago. Just had new air filter, brake fluid flush, and I did an AC service and a recharge, new door lock actuators, and so much more. This truck is dialed. Take a look. This thing purrs. Doesn't get much nicer or cleaner. A little bubbling in the corner of the grill. The grill is in excellent condition. I wanted to show that this is real because when you look at these close up on the chrome, you'll see the little pits from the road rash. A brand new grill is $100, so it's not a big deal. But I wanted to keep it as original as possible. Let's go ahead and start trying the stuff here. Got our heated seat. Let's turn it on. Here's the front motor going down. Let me zoom back out. That's front motor going down, going up. There's the rear motor going down and going up. There's the whole seat forward, backwards, up, and down. And we'll do that on the passenger side as well. Let's check out the windows. There's the front window going up and it's not tinted. Let's take a look at the passenger one. Also did new door lock actuators. All the tracks, everything have been cleaned, lubricated, etc. Why is it not? There we go. All right, focus it. There's the back window going up and down. And let's zoom back out here. And here's this window going up and down. A lot of people keep asking me, where do I find my trucks and how do I sell them so quick? Well, when you have the prime of the prime, and we have super clean stuff. There's a lot of people out there that don't want the junk and they're tired of looking at junk and shopping junk. They want the super nice stuff, and that is what I have. Now believe me, these trucks don't come to me in the condition I'm selling it to you, but I go through these trucks with an open checkbook, recondition them to whatever is needed. If it needed some paint, if it needed dents, if it needed scratches, suspension work, mechanically, there's not a drip of oil leak in any of my trucks. I go through that. Seat motors, new wipers, batteries. Let's go to second speed, third speed. But it's very easy to show and sell a clean, nice, well cared for truck. You cannot polish a turd and have it be this nice, and I don't do the turds. Look at that. I say it's like new, it's like new. There's the horn. Let's go and try the passenger seat before I come back here and check out the air conditioning. There's the passenger seat. There's front motor going up, front motor going down. Take a look at this. It's literally like a brand new seat, like it has never been sat in. You do not find that every day. There's the back going up, back going down. There's the whole seat forward, whole seat backwards, whole seat up, and whole seat down. And then I'm going to keep this one off so I can do the different temperatures and show on the reader as well. Look at that. A little scratch right here. I don't want to miss that or make you think I was. Let me push that back. Take a look at the jams, all the rubber seals, everything is in excellent condition. I'm not saying it's brand new. It is 23 years old. This is just as clean as you would hope so and wish for. That's what you get when it's the same person bought it new, paid that full sticker tag, garage kept it. That is less than 5,000 miles a year. He's not a daily driver, etc. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. No, I can't, but the stuff is behind. Let's take a look at the roof. Roof is really clean. Looks like the rails here, he touched up the rails because those are always, they start fading. This is how particular it is. He put some touch-up white paint on it to make sure they're not fading. Windshield is in excellent condition. There's no cracks, there's no issues with it. And I love me a 1-ton short bed. So let's try out the AC. This is a truck that you need to just fill it up with diesel and enjoy it. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to worry about, where's the stereo? Anyways, you don't have to worry about taking it to a mechanic and trying to see what's been done, what has not been done. Everything is done, everything is serviced, all the fluids, differentials, belts, brakes, rotors, calipers. And as we know, exhaust is on the passenger side. This is the passenger side. This is not a roll cooler, as you can see. Barely anything. Let's zoom back out. Like the sound. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? The AC is blowing super cold. No, I know it's less than this. This is blowing in the 20s. Freshly serviced AC. Look at that. Now, I told you also want to check and make sure the heated seats are working. Well, let me do that. There's your overdrive. It's not missing. Everything is intact. Let's put it in neutral. Let's make sure we can get in 4-wheel drive. There's 4 high. Let's go to 4 low. There's the transfer case kicked in. 4 low. Back to 4 high. And back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go there. There's 1 finger. Steering is nice and tight. It's not loose. I drove this thing. Look at that. Doesn't wander, doesn't go all over the road. He's been completely gone through. Oh, I wanted to show the temperature on the seat. So let's see here. There we go. This is reading at 61. Let's see here now. Let me get up. That's the heated seat. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's turn this off. All right, so let's talk about the good stuff. I can qualify this 1-ton F350 7.3, turn the hazards off, for new car financing. Don't ask me how. This is what I do. Oh, I forgot to mention this. There was a scratch right here. It looks like it got touched up, a little nick. Anyways, I can qualify it for new car financing. This is what I do. I can get you the same interest rate and same terms as if you're buying a model 2024. I am the only one that can do this. I can finance this truck 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 84 months, and as low as 6.99 interest rate on approved credit. If you paid your bills on time and you have good rating credit, yes, I can get you that. And no, your bank, not your credit union, I don't care what credit union you have and what bank, they will not finance it. They won't finance it for a lot of stuff. They won't finance it for the term I can offer you. They won't finance it for the interest rate that I can offer you. And they won't finance it for the true market value. Banks and credit unions use Kelley Blue Book or NADA or Black Books. Well, Kelley Blue Book on this truck is like $11,000 retail. You go find one for $11,000. And then they're gonna give you 80% of that and maybe possibly do 24 months or 36 months because it is 23 years old. Where I could get you 84 months as low as 6.99, possibly even 0 down, because my program, my credit union knows the value of these pre-emissions trucks and these 7.3s. They feel comfortable loaning money on a truck that keeps appreciating and not depreciating. It is what it is. That's reality. This is why they're worth what they're worth today, if you got nice stuff. We handle all your titling, all your registration. You pay the sales tax of what state you live in. I can help you ship this truck right here, right from my showroom, right to your front door. Whether you live in the United States or whether you're in Canada, whether you're in Alaska or in Hawaii, any of the islands. We are very familiar and we've helped a ton of clients on the monthly basis to ship to Hawaii, to Alaska, to anywhere in the country. Whether you're in Rhode Island or New Jersey or Michigan, South Carolina, North Dakota, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Tennessee, Nebraska, California, Washington, anywhere, I can help you ship it door to door. I've been dealing with shippers for years. I've shipped thousands and thousands of trucks in and out. I know how to vet the shippers, make sure they're insured, bonded, and I only work with A+ rated shippers. This truck has survived for 23 years to be in good condition, in excellent condition, and that's the same way I want to get it to your driveway. And we do our homework, and I take fully documented videos with the transporters when they come pick it up, and I forward them to you. So you have them, so you can compare it to when it gets to you. We did not just get into this business. We did not just get into the pre-emission trucks. We've been doing this for a very long time. There is a lot of copycats online. And just because they wax their trucks, do not be fooled. Nobody does videos like I do and shows you as detailed as I do and test out everything. There is a reason, because they will tell you, well, it's a used truck. It's an older truck. What do you expect? And they don't have undercarriages clean like I do. That is why. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they're not trying to make money. It's because they don't have the fine and excellent condition trucks like I do. They do not go the extra mile and spend the extra money on quality parts. Look at the competitors, cheap Chinese tires, mud tires, cheap Rancho shocks, etc. I put and I add all this stuff, and all my trucks come with BFGs, with Bilsteins, everything top notch. You're a smart shopper? Do your shopping. I have 95 detailed photos of every truck on my website with a full detailed description. It's not AI, I wrote it. Let's make this thing yours before your neighbor buys it.